Let's play some Midnight Suns. Hello there. By the way, this game will totally freak you out. If you're the kind of person that has seizures when you play video games, please don't play this game. Also, if you're a person who has seizures watching someone playing video games, please don't watch me play this game. Hi, kitty. Kitty's just very interested in love. Once I start streaming, Kitty is like, hey, you should be paying attention to me. These all take currency that I do not have. And I will not have. No, I don't want a new game. I want to continue, please. All right, my computer needs a restart because it's struggling. So my monitor that's telling me, can I play this game is really struggling today. So let me try restarting that really quick. In the meantime, I'm just going to go on faith that I am streaming because it tells me I am.
Feeling a chill, Magic?
You could say that. I've been staring at the night sky trying to figure it out.
Figure what out?
You're observant, Hunter. You tell me.
You were trying to figure out how to bring Wanda back.
Close, Hunter. But no. Something much more sinister has grabbed my attention.
Sinister?
When I was holding the trans-dimensional door for you back there, I sensed something was at the docks with you. Something dark and familiar.
What did you see, Ileana?
I did not see, I said. I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh?
Something has shifted in Limbo.
Oh?
But I cannot quite put my finger on it.
That's probably bad.
All I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign.
Yes.
But an alarm bell.
I mean, nostalgic for the horrible stuff.
We should inform the others of any potential danger.
Warn them of what? One of Magic's airy-fairy gut feelings? The Avengers are already unsure of us. I do not need to add to that. Best not say anything until I am better able to articulate it. I'd like to be left to my thoughts now, Hunter. I still have a lot of thinking to do, while I try to make sense of what I felt at the docks and the energetic shifts that ripple through Limbo. I will let you know if I do.
-1 friendship. Also, +2 to the light. Alright. Alright. Let's see here. New map. Very nice. There's a lot of areas around here. Come and join a hangout. Alrighty then.
What you doing, Charlie?
Must pet the pupper. Pet the pupper all the time. Few heroes are available to hang out with Hunter in the common room. Engage in a hangout to grow the Hunter's friendship with a hero of your choice. Alright. Who do I want to become better friends with? I mean, Captain Marvel's uber powered.
Whenever we foil Hydra's plans, an angel gets its wings.
They're not always glamorous, but these missions are still crucial to stopping Lilith.
Alright, let's work out with Captain Marvel.
What's Robbie's deal? I can't figure him out. Don't get me wrong, I like him, but then he turns into a burning psycho when we're on mission.
Funny, he said the same thing about you.
Really?
No, I am kidding, but he has a similar sense of humor.
We both laugh at your dumb jokes?
Did I not just say that?
It's good we have that in common.
Here, have a cup.
We're doing this again. Make plans.
I figured she'd like that. Open the library door. Warbird, huh? Nah, she's fine as she is. Alright, let's see here.
I'm almost getting used to seeing you on your feet again. Almost.
Open the library door. So I've gone to the library. Oh, that's right. I have to use my special superpowers.
I'm glad to see you're getting comfortable with the words of power, Hunter. If you're going to continue our little investigation of the Abbey, they'll be vital to your success.
Investigation?
A side project, but a potentially transformative one. With my blessing, Wanda was working to uncover what may be the most powerful.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here?
Standing in the library?
I've given you free rein so you could get back on your feet, but I never thought you'd pull something like this.
What is it you think I am doing, exactly?
Don't be coy.
Question.
It does not suit you. I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, Sarah, I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now, it's done. Why should I ever stand in your way?
I'm confused.
That anger wasn't meant for you, dear. You know that, right? Don't hold it against Sarah.
She may try to mask her feelings, but you know she is struggling with what happened. Why are you hiding from her?
Yeah, that's a good question.
For most people, the captivating relationships of their lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities and even nations form and then crumble. And yet we persevered together.
You still have not answered my question.
It may be difficult to understand, but she needs this time.
Okay.
Sending Wanda away, sealing the
check.
library, that elaborate memorial she conjured
It
up.
works.
She didn't waste any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right. I do not understand.
Quite.
It isn't up to me to reveal myself. It's up to her to accept what happened and allow herself to grieve. When that happens, we'll see each other again, but not before.
Okie dokie.
I trust you will do what is right for Sarah. So, what is it you are looking at here?
Yes, we should get back to the real reason I asked you to meet me here. Wanda's journal. The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of its secrets remain hidden, even after all this time.
I believe I've
Even
been
to
finding
you.
pieces of it.
Even to me, Wanda had taken to exploring the grounds in search of a strange energy we both sensed.
Alright.
Knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate, Wanda felt it was up to her to take your place. Of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient, transient cipher that I've only just begun to understand. Have a look at the first entry.
I believe I've been finding these, haven't I?
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
Except from Wanda's journal. I have to restore what I've taken from the altar. The damage I have done can only be reversed when all the elemental rods have been returned.
I'm sure it still seems a bit cryptic, but Wanda was definitely onto something. If you remember my altar, that's where she was conducting her experiments.
An
That's
investigation
suspicious.
that involves experiments. Why do I feel like you are going to get me into trouble?
Quite.
Since when has that ever stopped you? Let's meet out at the altar. I'll try to do a better job of explaining from there. Charlie will show you the way if you've forgotten.
Blood dynasties stood watch for aeons. With each generation, our blades have run red with the blood of the fallen as we seek to bring about order. Let the Nine Lords of the Aetherdark stand to challenge the will of the Blood family, and they will never relent. In the time of growth, lest she grow too proud, a flash of the blade to rend, to break, and call her blessings down.
Curious.
Quite. My appreciation and adoration for Agatha has left me vulnerable to feelings I have not known for centuries. I want her by my side, and I wish for her to join me for what we will be facing in the coming years. Though I admit it may be selfish of me to share these risks. I find myself in the very position I once criticized and judged Lilith for, and then it brings me shame. As blood descendants, we are not meant to bring children into this world or love another as she did, as I love Agatha. Was it wrong to judge Lilith so harshly? Or am I wrong now? It's hard to face. I found myself wanting to be with Agatha just as Lilith felt with Gregor and their child. To have a family. To love and be loved by another. Alright, let's see what Mawathu has to say. Okay. To love and be loved in return. To use the Moulin Rouge version of that particular sentiment. sure that it's fine. Word of mouth travels fast in these parts. Others came to the grove not knowing what was what, but knowing there's a danger in staying, me and the boy had them inside the cave in no time, pulling some logs and vines out to cover the entrance. I had them all moved to the back of the cave, keeping to the shadows so I could keep an eye out for torches coming our way. I could hear the missus trying to calm the young ones, while the other kept silent. Then they waited for the day to break. Interesting. Odin, I suspect, is quite entertained at this point. Knowing the history of Loki's cauldron and the destruction and turmoil that await you, I hope that this relic lives up to your expectations. And should the need arise for another transfer, I hope to be caught up in various life and death struggles which require my attention, Agatha. I know you enjoy a good challenge, and you shall have it with this wretched thing. The occurrence of the phenomenon is widely overreported. There are still well-documented cases of the wild hunt occurring in modern times. If one wishes to hear the hounds of Anwen as they course overhead, areas of historic suffering are always an excellent place to start. And as to look upon them is to look upon death itself, best to wait until Selene illumination is at its lowest point. Any more things I can read? Need lots of lore around here. I think we're good for now. Alright. Come on, Pupper. Take me to the river. Lead me to the water. You're the best hackhound anyone ever had. Yes, you are.
Like most things on the grounds here, there's more to this place than meets the eye. Do you remember the words I taught you as a child?
Don't touch that.
Are you going to make me say it?
Humor an old, dead woman.
Hocus pocus.
You haven't lost your touch, dear. The words may be simple, but these plinths won't appear for just anyone. Each represents one of the basic elements, their power activated only by the elemental rods they would normally be holding.
Uh-huh.
And where are the elemental rods now?
Scattered to the wind, unfortunately. A side effect of Wanda's experiments here.
Let me guess.
That's right. I want you to find the missing rods and return them here. Hopefully, as I decipher Wanda's journal, her notes will aid in the search.
Alright.
But you have not actually told me what the greater purpose is here. What are we doing this for?
All in good time, dear. After
I
what
don't
happened
like that.
with Wanda. I'd rather you take things slowly.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
In fact, I don't want you overthinking this little project. There's no rush, and you don't have to help if you don't feel like it. But there is one more thing before I head back to the library.
Quite suspicious.
An arcane key?
Just a little something. A token for your efforts so far. The key can be used to open that chest nearby.
Do I want to open that one, or do I want to open
Like
a
so
different
many other oddities around here, those chests tend to appear before those who deserve them most.
one? Uh-huh.
Make yourself that person.
That seems intentionally vague.
Quite.
It's more fun that way, isn't it? I'll be in the library working on the translations if you need me, dear. Good luck.
Yeah, it's very suspicious that she's like, I'm what? I'm Agatha. Uh-huh. You've collected an arcane key. Arcane keys open arcane chests scattered throughout the Abbey and its grounds. I want to open that one. It's rare. That's epic. Let's obviously open the epic one first. One of the Abbey Grounds from this point on is optional. It can be done at any time without regard to the main story. When you're ready, return to your quarters and go to sleep each night to start the next day. Back to the library. That's not the right direction. What I meant was, I wanted to go this way. Use the arcane key to open an arcane chest. Purity, epic palette. Look for arcane chests in the Abbey grounds and unlock them with arcane keys. Arcane keys reset periodically, so return to previously opened chests to see if you can open them again. The higher arcane level, the more rewards each arcane chest will have. Oh yeah, the all white. We'll get to that eventually. All right, let's see here. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, let's continue. I wish I knew why this arrow is pointing up.
Feeling well today, dear?
You said something
In a world full
about
of mysteries, the blood. They were an ancient race, said to be born of the Elder Gods. As I understand it, they were very strict about maintaining their bloodline. That's probably why you don't hear about them very often. And yet, here you are. One of their direct descendants.
Mm-hmm.
Are there others?
It's quite possible. But even if there are, they might not even know it themselves. Somehow, I take comfort in that.
What they do not know cannot hurt them.
Indeed.
After our last battle, what happened to Lilith?
You were in the woods. You and your mother obviously came to blows. But we found no wounds, no evidence of what happened at all. A silent, deathly embrace between mother and child. We had hoped you would both find peace in the next life.
But she is not buried here.
No.
Quite.
We entrusted her to the Knights of Wundagore, the ancient protectors of your ancestral homeland in Transia. I don't think they ever who survived her reawakening.
What would Wanda want with your altar?
What can I say? Some people have a curious, adventurous itch that just has to be scratched.
Indeed.
I was one of them, and so was Wanda. Caretaker, not so much. But I see it again in you, Hunter.
So you encouraged her exploration?
Of course. Why wouldn't I? What good is being as powerful as we are if we're just going to spend... What's the worst that could happen? You got me there, dear.
What do you know about the Moon Seals?
Presumably forged by the gods themselves, I like to think of a moon seal as both a lock and a key. With the right power, wielded by the right person, the energy of the seal is unleashed, creating a conduit to the Elder Gods.
All right.
And I am that right person.
Hooray!
Just another benefit of being descended from the blood. Lucky you, dear.
Where did the words of power come from?
While I often call them blessings or gifts of the old gods, the words of power are actually powerful invocations tuned to the unique energies found in descendants of the blood.
And Caretaker used the words as well.
Of course, dear. Sarah used the words of power on the Abbey grounds just as you do today. Many of the areas you encounter that seem receptive to these spells are actually the result of Sarah's frequent undertakings.
All right. Apparently that corner is not going to be well set up today, no matter what I do, so that's fine. What else is there to do? Well, clearly I need to
Hello, my sweet girl.
pet Hunter. Or pet the dog. Pet Charlie. Oof, oof. I thought I saw someone around here. Did I imagine it? Oh, she's in her room. Right? That's what that means? Yeah, that's what that means. Alright, anyone else? Anyone else want to hang out?
An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar.
Quite. Embers swirl in this cloudy crystal, almost too hot to touch. Its surface glows like liquid fire. Glyphs of smoke resolve and vanish around the core of obsidian gas. Alright. Turn to the elemental altar. And I want the Illuminati-like triangle first. That's the wrong direction. It's in here. Okay, I just had to check. Alright. Up to the altar. Let's find that naughty triangle. I mean, Illuminati-like triangle. Does it matter which is which? Which of these looks like a fire altar? That may be fire. That's a water altar. So which is fire and which is earth? This is fire, maybe? Oh, I also have an air rod. I think this is the fire one.
Perhaps I should try this somewhere else. This does not work. The old
There it
magic
is.
still holds.
There we are. Alright, which of these is air then?
What was Wanda up to here?
I got 2 out of 4. Let's see if we can find the other 2 rods. I wonder, should we be asking Doctor Strange about this? I feel like he would be a good person to ask about weird arcane what's-its. Oh, right. So that is going to be one of the words of power, or whatever they call it. Eventually. Whispering Wood. So there's 2 more somewhere or other. That's probably also going to be something we can open later. that's all we're gonna find for now. Possibly. Except for the occasional, goodies. Herbs and what have you.
That is
Elena
something.
Nikovic believed the best and made it so. Which one is already lit?
Intriguing.
Jeremiah Kane, Breaker of Chains.
Interesting.
Fighter of Heart, Edward Moore.
Fascinating.
Summon's Land. Wild Cliffs. Hunter's Folly. Anything of interest back here?
The goddess disagrees.
Yep. Still not something I can do just yet. I'll keep gathering those shrooms, though. Okay.
Blessings of the goddess.
Dreamer's Descent. As Shakespeare said, dreamers often lie. They can be trusted. Beta Journals page, Hunter's Journal. Lilith is no longer the light that she once was. All that remains is darkness. Darkness that wears the face of the woman I once called my mother. I am prepared to lay down my life, for many will perish if I do not act. Only one of us shall walk away from the storm that awaits. It will be me. I can feel it. There are only moments left. Okay. So we have 3 of Hunter's Journal, 4 of Caretaker's Journal, 7 tarot cards, 2 Apothecary Vessels, and 2 of Wanda's Journals. And we have no gifts left. Forging Quarterly recipe book full of tips and tricks. The Quarterly is a must-have for any forging enthusiast. Delivery fees apply. Unlock recipes, strength tonic, and common gift. Lots of goodies found around here. Wolfsbane. I got all kinds of stuff for my recipes. Something's up there. Let's explore that first. Okay. Was ist das? Unknown grave mystery.
I was always drawn to this place as a child, but somehow I had almost forgotten about it.
This Sunny Hilltop, New Haven discovered. And this is yet another place that I cannot quite use just yet. Read a journal page. Hunter's Journal. Agatha always makes me laugh. My aunt is so serious. Always. Sometimes I catch her smiling like a little girl, but only when she's with Agatha. With me, she's just serious. The way she looks at me sometimes. I don't think she knows what I see, or knows that I see it, but I do. She's afraid. She's afraid I'm going to become just like my mother. And that does appear to be a valid concern. Another thing that we'll be able to use at some point. Not just yet.
This rubble looks loose.
Which one? Handmade hunter doll. The doll never had to leave its family behind. Maybe that's why I made it. I'll kind of level up. Okay, knowledge 2. Get one more cosmic reward from, or cosmetic reward from Arcane Tests.
Innocent? Maybe before I started my training.
That's on hedge magic. One of the few works of hedge magic that treats the subject with respect. Water attack essence and arcane charm. Arcane chest. Okay, so I do have 2 arcane keys I can use. More of these goodies.
This is which sign?
Which sign? Glyphgall alone chalk its meaning known only to the witch who wrote it. Good old runes. Today, with the help of my loyal followers, I continued work on the foundations of this house of worship. I knew I was called here to this spot for a reason, and praise be, I have found that reason. This page I have unearthed is no ordinary parchment, but whispers to me, calling me to extend my influence and share these words with the people of this village. When he calls, I will listen, for I am his faithful servant. The page whispers to me, and I weep with joy. It is the most clear example of his hand I have ever witnessed. I'm sure it's fine. Nothing to be concerned about. What's up here? All right.
The Goddess of Order approves.
The Stone Terrace. Just a moment. Hello. What's up? Sorry about that. Wife wanted to talk to me.
My old fort.
And made Lilith
Caretaker
doll.
was furious when she found I had built this. I wonder what she was really afraid of.
Dolls for my mother before the
I
things
never got the
changed.
chance to truly know my mother. Only the monster she became.
Yeah, I am very suspicious of Agatha right now because she's dead and she's like, keep secrets. It's like, uh-huh. That's totally something that somebody above board would be telling me to do.
The Standing Stones. There is powerful magic at work here.
Quite. Alright. Alright. I've explored this entire area.
Perhaps a witch from
Witch
the Salem
sign.
Coven made this.
Which scrawled in glyph scrawled in bone chalk. Its meaning is only known to the witch who drew it. Faded journal page. Journal of Hiram Shah. People of Salem line up outside, drooling at the chance to be a part of the congregation. I cannot be more pleased with how many seek out the truth within these walls. With the guidance of Cthulhu and the power in this page, I will set them free. I am the one who has been chosen, and I praise Cthulhu for granting me this blessing and this power. Yet, where there is light, there are those who oppose it. A coven of witches stalks around us, deceiving my flock and sowing the seeds of distrust. They will be stopped. Pay respects. It's 2 out of 4 that we have now activated.
The great seer known as Endra Moore is buried here. Much like Nico, her powers came dangerously close to crossing the line, but she was among the most loyal of the Midnight Suns.
find this place quite... This place quite thoroughly explored at this point. Another faded journal page. Hunter's journal. Sometimes I wake, still caught up in my dreams. I'm running but seemingly going nowhere. The dream seems to go on and on. It is dark and freezing, and I'm trying to hide and make myself as small as possible to not be seen or heard. Sometimes there are strange voices screaming from far away, and I am on my feet again, running. I'm never fast enough. It feels like these dreams are distant memories, or maybe something yet to come. But when I shake away my sleep, I am safe and warm. Agatha and Sarah are here, and everything feels okay. Oh, come on, guys. Really? Really?
What is
Pet
this?
cemetery. Small headstones honoring the Abbey's beloved pets. Ah, the beloved pests. Back to Hunter's Folly. We've grabbed a strength tonic, ice, common pallet, and an armor stand. One strength and one vulnerable for free. It's a combat item. Neato. Jolly good. Alright. I believe those two have both been activated, so now I just need to find another one to get the third. I know it refreshes, but I don't have the patience to wait. Okay. Battlefield scanner, combat item, draw 2 cards for free. And, that should be that. Obviously,
You
we
are
need
the
to pet the
best
dog.
girl. You know that, right?
Charlie gets all the love. All of it, you hear me? You are fine. Room upgrades. Bookshelf, Hunter's Quarters upgrade complete. Nope, nope, nope. Champagne sleep. Champagne sheet. Sorry, you can't say that on TV, bud. More glass required. Glass required to purchase Hunter's upgrades, quarters upgrades. This may be obtained by completing missions. Player higher difficulty levels increase the glass rewards gained. It's nap time.
After all these years, it is good to see your face again.
Wish I could say the same, Mother. Now enough with this deception and reveal your true form.
But this is my true form. The way I was when you were just a sweet, helpless little baby. You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do. Bringing you into the world was the happiest time in my life.
And taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes. But I should have known my sister and her pet witch would continue to withhold the truth from you.
And what truth is that?
The truth they are keeping from you. You need only.
Wait! Mother! Where did you... Was that really her?
Mysterious boom in an abandoned warehouse was to blame for broken windows, claimed Brooklyn residents. The loud bang occurred last night, and is said to have cracked panes of glass in a 3-block radius. According to local authorities, there's no evidence of an explosion. Kids must have got their hands on some fireworks, said resident Eugene Blotko, 34. Happens the same time every year. Big bang, then off into the sky. Big bang, then off in the sky. That sounds like Carol. Nah, the hunter hits like a freight train. Must have been that. Do not be modest, Carol. You do hit like a kraken. We all do our part, and we will do it together. Everyone's getting along. Where's the drama, the headbutting, the snarky passive aggression? We leave that to the Avengers. Ah, there it is. Stop by Agatha's shrine today. I have the strangest feeling, like I don't know how to explain it. Like her hand was touching your shoulder. Huh, I thought it was just me. I haven't been there since the service. You should go. It's peaceful. If she were still around, I'm sure she'd want you to visit. Unknown hero, threat or menace. There's a new danger in our fine city, and it just so happens it comes from Queens. Amateur online sleuths captured a JPEG of 2 suspected spider dupes, Blade and Captain Marvel. They've been sneaking around the rooftop with a never-before-seen so-called hero. Who is this leather-cloud loon? What is their relation to the trash-talking web-slinger, and what sinister designs do they hold in their hearts? We're on J. Jonah's radar now. Prepare for some bad press. The Midnight Suns are here to do the job, not get the credit, unlike the Avengers. That's why your action figures never took off. I have an action figure? What about a standing Spider-Man? Aren't we going to do something about that? Yeah, he put his little spider neck on the line for us. Calm down, kids. That's the plan. There is always a plan. Why do we never act on that plan? I am certain our wall-crawling compatriot was doing just fine. That's great and everything, but he wouldn't be in this mess if it wasn't for us. We should at least track him down. If the rest of you won't do it, us kids will. Cool your jets, people. Head to the war room. Central's highest priority is finding Spider-Man. We need Spider-Man. Ayana, were you walking the grounds late last night? Yet. Weird. I saw a strange light out my window. Maybe the only ones here are underglow, so I figured it was you. Maybe Carol was out for a moonlight stroll. No way. Captain Marvel isn't a soft glow. She's a portable sun. Also, you can't just take a moonlight stroll during a new moon. Just witchy things. Osborn downplays Radicay. Quaffed tough scuffs at Gamma drop-off. What you been in my mind lately? Figured I'd write. I mean, game of cards need a worthy opponent. What do you say?
Yet another victory for the hunter.
Damn it. You totally ambushed me with that pair of queens. I have to admit, I didn't think you'd be such a formidable poker player. Yet another reason to respect you.
It is just beginner's luck. I'm sure your next hand will vanquish me.
There you go again, being all unexpectedly humble and generous. You're a hard demon to dislike, Hunter. Even if you are beating my butt at Hold'em.
You do not dislike me, Captain?
Don't get too excited. I didn't say I liked you either, but you've got potential.
Deal another hand, then?
I'm all in.
Friendship, level up. Friendship XP1. Team Friendship level. Next reward, +1 hero combo. Fireball, common palette. Captain Marvel Hangout rewards unlocked. Hunters increase their friendship level with a hero. Reaching new friendship levels will unlock powerful gameplay rewards for that hero. Friendship levels also grant new cosmetic rewards that can change the appearance of the hero in combat. Well, let's check out and see what kind of cool stuff we can do with Captain Marvel then. Cannot afford Fireball, although that does look kind of awesome. Okay.
Hey, look who's awake.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. What's up?
I've never run into him, but I've heard Spider-Man is a pretty nice guy. Does a lot for the city. I'm all for helping out if we can.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
War games completed. New Forge upgrade available. Avengers don't have the best track record on autonomous self-learning AI, but at this point it gives us an advantage on the battlefield. We use it. End of story. Carol Danvers.
Remind me again why you haven't digitized this stuff already? This is going to take way longer than it has to.
There's something to be said of the careful study that can only be achieved by examining the physical documents themselves.
Also, it's a Zen thing, then. You become one with the old book and it shares its secrets with you?
Always quick to mock the things you don't understand.
Oh no, I'm honestly interested this time. Maybe I can adapt your technique into something normal people can use.
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Star research on Doctor Strange. Recent research has unlocked new upgrade opportunities for the Abbey. Constructing upgrades is essential. Ooh, a new posted super link. Expanding the Midnight Suns capabilities in the Abbey and on the battlefield. Upgrades Gamma Coil analysis in the Forge. Reveals 4 abilities and allows 2 abilities to be researched.
We are finally getting some decent tech down here.
Foundry Forge upgrade complete. Already got that going. Gamma coil analysis.
Coil. Let's get to work. Just give me a minute.
Reveal new
What
abilities.
do you think?
Light and dark abilities. Hunter abilities can be one of the branches, light, dark, or power, designated by the balance symbol present on the card. The more light or dark abilities in combat will push the hunter's overall balance toward that alignment. Band of Fire, new hunter ability, heroic.
If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting.
So Radiance and Band of Fire.
I'm here if you need me.
New ability to upgrade.
Back again.
Fists of Radiance Plus. Alright. Daily sparring. Friendship XP, increase level by 1.
Even a sorcerer supreme can't rest on his laurels.
Let's train with Dr. Strange. Dr. Strange level up, level 4. +1 training XP, +3 friendship XP.
Later.
Alright, let's check Superlink, because I believe my friend sent me a message. So the grotto was nice, but it's not going to clean itself. Yeah, someone needs to get on that. So you're saying someone who's not Nico needs to get on that. No, I'm saying let's put it on the chore schedule before Blade gets passive-aggressive OCD on us all. Do not worry, I've been cleaning the grotto. How? I haven't seen you break out any of the cleaning supplies. It is simple. Open portal at bottom of grotto, send water to limbo. Open portal above grotto, water comes back from limbo. Does limbo have bacteria? Doesn't matter. Nothing living passes through my portals unless I allow it. And that's why I stay on your good side. I do wish I knew why there was like an up on my guy. Inventory. Salvage for small heroic essence. That sounds lovely.
All right then.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Hero requests. Life of a superhero is complicated, and sometimes they could use your advice. Other times they might ask you for favors, help heroes with their problems, or receive new rewards. Tony Stark takes a break from his training and gives you a quick assessment as you approach. Well, you're clearly the expert on demon hunting around here. What's your opinion on how we should train? True warrior values technique over brute strength, repetition and study, not fire and fury. Train like you fight with no furious intent, no quarter, no mercy. Sorry, with furious intent, no quarter, no mercy. Crit chance and an ability. Circle Strike. Chain X. One for each Iron Man card in hand. No ability to upgrade.
No pain, no gain.
Okay.
Think Doctor Strange knows Merlin?
Bolt
I'm
training.
still waiting for someone to take
Bolting
this
does
sword.
increased damage in combat.
See you around.
And since training level is increased, each training level increase grants a large boost in environmental attacks and combat. Continue upgrading abilities and sparring daily to earn more training XP and further increase the Abbey training level. I'm going to talk to each of these people. Oh, I love it. Very
Hey, Hunter,
nice.
when you've got a minute, could you meet me in the war room?
In a minute. I am heading the wrong direction.
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh.
Thank you. I've been working on my outfit. I hope that I have enough drip.
I see you found another of our mystic landmarks. These are the Standing Stones. Your ancestors among the Blood used them to converse with the Elder Gods.
How does that work?
Members of the Blood would gather among the stones and enter a sort of meditative trance. They say the gods would hear their thoughts, but the Blood never knew for sure who was listening on the other end.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Some of the older texts refer to a series of glyphs etched on the stones, but at first glance they seem to have been scoured clean by time itself.
Could they still be revealed somehow?
You read my mind, Hunter.
Not
I
actually.
suspect the glyphs are still here. They just need the right words of encouragement, if you catch my meaning.
Through 22 cards representing all facets of existence, the tarot is universal sight of our futures. Possess the tarot, and you will possess your future.
I feel like we left things unfinished, Hunter. Well, don't leave me in suspense. How are you enjoying the library?
I thought we were past that.
We are, but I'm still allowed to be annoyed with you. I expect a bit of pushback from the others, but not from you, Hunter.
Why not? When have I ever made things easy for you?
You had your moments, few and far between, but that's exactly my point. You know what that place, what she meant to me, and you did it anyway.
If I had known it meant this much to you, I would have waited. It was not my intention to defy or hurt you.
Hurt, no. Defy, maybe. At the same time, I know I haven't been very open with you about everything that's happened.
At least we are talking now. Silence between us would only make things worse.
Quite.
You're right about that. We have bigger things to worry about. Like the mouthy alien tormenting Spider-Man as we speak.
He did risk himself for us without hesitation. We owe him for that, at least.
Quite.
For once, I think the entire team is in agreement. It's only a matter of tracking Venom down.
I would just follow the trail of destruction, but maybe there is another way.
Maybe.
I'm sure we'll come up with something. Don't leave poor Spider-Man waiting too long now.
But they probably weren't expecting to go up against the likes of me. With Central's help, I can decrypt these babies in no time, providing us a valuable and fascinating glimpse into Hydra's twisted little minds.
All right.
Any new leads?
Decrypting intel caches. Captain Marvel can decrypt Hydra intel caches from her central workstation, revealing ops that individual heroes can undertake to gain rewards.
Let's crunch the numbers. Great intel. Bad news for the world. Let's fix it.
The not-so-good doctor, Common Hell's Kitchen.
Now that we've decrypted the intel, let's put what we've learned to good use.
Hero Ops
Check
grant
out
powerful.
the available Hero Ops listed on Central.
Hero Ops grant powerful hero-specific rewards. Heroes assigned to an op will be unavailable for combat missions until the following day when the op
Sending
completes.
your friends out to fight isn't the easiest choice, but we all know what we signed up for. I think I can
All
handle
right,
that.
Captain Marvel, go get it.
These are the current Thanks, Hunter.
The Abbey is now yours to explore. Check your objectives and the map to see what is available, and look around to see if any heroes could use a hand. Missions are waiting in the mirror table when you're ready. If you'd like to review any tutorials, they're always available in the settings menu. I would talk to her, but she's busy.
Hunter, my second favorite zombie superhero.
Who is your first?
Tony, on 2 hours of sleep. So, what do you need?
I would like to know more
I have
about
questions for you.
Sure, ask away.
Tell me about yourself, Carol.
What in particular?
Who were you before you became Captain Marvel?
Air Force pilot. I used to fly the unfriendly skies before I was attached to the space program. And back then, I was entirely human.
You are not entirely human?
Not since I uncovered actual, for real aliens. There was an accident with some alien tech that rewrote my DNA, and now I'm half Kree.
That's weird.
I have never heard of the Kree.
Neither had I. They have a space empire. It's crazy to think they've been around far longer than you've been alive.
Well, more than normal people. No, more than you. Well, that's weird.
How did Carol Danvers become Captain Marvel?
During my time with the space program, I found myself involved in a conflict between alien species, Kree and Skrulls. I got too close to a device called the Psyche Magnetron, and it completely altered me. A Kree soldier known as Mar-Vell felt responsible for what happened and took me under his wing. He was a hero in his own right, and we fought beside each other for years. He's gone now, but I took the name Captain Marvel as a tribute to what he stood for. Since then, I've made the name my own.
So,
your strength is hard for me to fathom.
With all this gamma weirdness keeping Banner in banner form, I'm Earth's mightiest Avenger. Once Thor realized the Hulk was in a class of his own, he was not happy to be in third place.
Quite.
He still challenges me to arm wrestling contests, and loses. He's much less salty since I started calling him Asgard's mightiest Avenger.
How powerful would you say you are?
When someone says we need to call in the big guns, they're talking about me. Just don't say it in front of Bruce. The Hulk is an order of magnitude stronger, no question. But he doesn't have my precision, patience, or reliability. At least, that's how Bruce put it.
That much power. And it does not seem to have gone to your head.
I do get cocky sometimes, but I don't take any of this for granted. And I always remember where I came from. Arrogance is like punching the afterburner with your wheels down.
So,
tell me about the Avengers.
Sure. What about us?
When did you join
How
them?
long have you been an Avenger?
Over a decade. Still hard to believe. We've been so busy dealing with one crisis or another, it's hard to mark the time. My coffee tally puts me just shy of 20,000, excluding the cups I forgot to track.
So?
What are your thoughts on your fellow Avengers?
I'm with the team for a reason. I believe in what we do. All of us do. I'm sure you've noticed Tony can be abrasive, but I never doubt his commitment. He and Banner used to fight like cats in a sack. Thankfully, they seem to be past that. And I can't think of anyone better to deal with a mystical enemy than Doctor Strange. He's a little out of sorts right now, what with being pushed out of his home, but he'll adjust.
So?
Do you think your team can find common ground with the Midnight Suns?
Look, I try not to get involved in team politics. I'll work with anyone who gets the job done. I don't care what team they're from.
Do all the Avengers feel the same?
No comment.
I should go.
Thank you, Carol.
Anytime. And hey, if you find the time, we should hang out.
I will consider that.
Of course.
So I have new spots where I can go. Are there any heroes that I'm just particularly interested in raising my relationship with? Let's become better friends with Dr. Strange. Dr. Strangle, let's go.
Sparring helps to find opportunities for concentration amidst chaos. Considering the risk he put himself in to assist us earlier, I'm more than willing to volunteer for any efforts to help Spider-Man deal with the ongoing Venom situation.
I'm painting with you around the Abbey. Each haven can only be used once. Each hero will join a haven only once. Major friendship XP gain. At Lazy Brook. Different fishing around the Abbey. Watch birds around the Abbey. More birds. Dusty Void.
I fear Miss Minoru is her own worst enemy.
How so?
She tries to take charge of the Midnight Suns, but she won't decide for anyone. For her, it must be a consensus before she trusts herself to move forward.
So? Most of us are blind to our faults. At least Nico is aware of hers.
Are you saying you could recognize your own tendencies towards self-destruction?
I rely on my companions to reveal what I cannot perceive.
Interesting. Should they ever present themselves, I shall. A joy to spend time with you, Hunter.
So he liked the activity and he liked the conversation. Common Abbey outfit and Common Abbey outfit. just wish I knew what that green arrow was about. Level up pending. All right. Let's watch Birds with Magic.
Impressed by your chiaroscuro technique, Hunter. Thank you for the quality time, Hunter. It is a treasure to me.
Hey, Charlie Warley puppy face.
Fine, speak. I don't frequently watch the television. It was never part of my childhood. I do not feel a particular affection for it.
Fishing or bird watching? I feel like bird watching.
Hunter, what I most appreciate is that you always know when to say nothing. Thank you for the quiet. I'm not smiling. I am pleasantly surprised.
Hangout complete. Like the activity, conversation, training day, common day outfit, tank top black, common day Abby outfit.
I am growing to like you, Hunter. Is it odd that now I have a craving for some chicken?
Okay. Let's make friends with Nico. It only makes sense. Nico is another magic caster. The magic casters.
Presence dares enter these halls.
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt this time. What's the deal with Spider-Man and Venom anyway? Did they used to date or something? Might be time for a restraining order.
Sunny Hilltop, let's go.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask. Food must be completely different. Now it's all pre-packaged and preserved. Are there any meals you miss from 300 years ago?
Agatha made a pumpkin stew. I can still remember the taste.
With a dash of cinnamon? Oh, I love that. I wonder if she wrote down the recipe. Ugh, now I'm getting hungry. Let's wrap this up and raid the kitchen before Dr. Strange heats up his funky-smelling leftovers. Can we do it again?
Friendship reward, 9 friendship gained. Like the activity, like the conversation. Has a new common Abbey outfit and a rare Abbey outfit for Hunter. That's pretty cool. Outfit daily for her as well. Okay. All right, I think we've already done all of this. Mirror table, more another mission is available. Okay, so who should we go fishing with? I think Blade might actually like to go fishing.
Venom's been around New York a while, but everyone knows I don't get into that. I kill vampires and anybody that works with them. The rest is up to the day shift. Does the night sky seem darker than usual?
I had not noticed. Why do you ask?
It's just off somehow. I swear the moonlight on a clear evening is too dim for this time of year. Same with the torches outside the Abbey.
No, but I do not wear shades at night.
I have a certain aesthetic I prefer to maintain, and you're missing the point. My concern, as always, is vampires. Darker nights give them opportunity, mobility, and more chances to feed.
That is disturbing.
That's the world I know. Didn't expect to have that much fun.
So he loved the activity. You know, the rare swimsuit, and we have a sweater latte. A sweater latte? In fact, we do have a sweater latte. That's weird. Alright, now let's see here. I believe it's time to go back to the board. Check the mirror table. Sorry, I meant to go this way. But first, meet the thingy. Unlike story missions, general missions are led by heroes other than the Hunter. The Hunter can be brought in these missions, but they are not required. General missions can be pursued at any time. A new story mission has also been added to the mirror table. This mission can be pursued at any time to advance the story. Stop the Hydra truck. Spider-Man! And defeat enemies. Mission is a hero challenge available. If purchased with intel, an optional objective with bonus rewards can be activated as a combat mission. Dr. Stavin Strange. And Captain Marvel's busy. Blad. And Ghost Rider. Strength tonic. All right. Disable the Hydra truck before it can depart. Target the truck with attacks and disable it before time runs out.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
That should be no trouble.
Hydra truck is protected. Hero challenge is enabled for this mission. Complete the active challenge to collect rewards at the end of the mission. Enhanced abilities. Many Doctor Strange abilities become enhanced with bonus damage or effects while you have a certain amount of heroism. Heroic abilities will automatically increase and decrease the heroism cost based on the current heroism amount. Play them for their base cost when heroism is scarce, or with a lot of heroism for maximum value. You equipped a combat item. Press R2 to access and use your equipped combat item. Items are free, do not cost card play. They're also used whenever you're in trouble.
Don't be distracted by Hydra's agents. Focus on disabling that truck.
With pleasure. Get some.
That was really something.
Vengeance! You will suffer, just as they did. None will be spared.
Okay, apply 2 weak, enhanced for heroism. Plus 27 damage.
Watch and learn.
Is that the best you've got?
Okay. All right, let's wait, I think.
By her command. For a high strike.
As the adage goes, if at first you don't succeed,
Reinforcements incoming.
Take them out! We stand with the mother.
Heroes dazed and unable to act. Other heroes must take a number of actions before the dazed effect wears off. Number of actions remaining are displayed in the dazed hero's health bar.
Target the truck and take it out. It shouldn't be that hard for a bunch of superheroes.
Has chosen. I will see what you have done.
Dazed removed.
Playtime's over. These fanatics are always the same.
Protection lost.
Only the innocent are spared. My power
Level up.
grows. We serve until the end. Follow my lead. Judgment delayed.
Reinforcements are incoming.
I'm not going to hang around much longer. Disable that truck before they start moving.
Should get the blood moving. You asked for it. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
Never have more blocks than their maximum health.
This is gonna hurt. I'm still in my prime.
Done moved.
They must really want to piss me off.
Oh, now he's injured. Steven is near death.
Ready to roll out. It's now or never. Hit that truck.
It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude. Even the Mother of Demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
We've successfully stopped the Hydra truck. Defeat the remaining enemies to complete the mission.
Clean up the rest of these Hydra thugs.
Watch me. It sounds to me like they just missed their mama. You're mine.
Our ally requires assistance. Follow my
Okay. So we'll finish with Hellride.
I'm up.
Interesting tactic.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
I've been waiting for this.
Slow and injured. And now Strand is KO'd.
My power wanes.
Back into the fray.
I'm on it. Back here. That'll work. Time's up to these chumps. Time to get... You may be called on to answer for that blade.
The battlefield is ours. Are you ready? You're in trouble now.
Let me show you. Watch closely. Apparently our reputation isn't enough to scare off these so-called children of Lilith.
Objective complete.
Your mother.
We've
That
defeated
should
all
put a
enemies.
dent in their operations. Nicely done.
Victory! Mission rating 1. We actually kind of sucked. Challenge rewards 2 arcane keys. Most mystical hero of them all, Doctor Strange. 3 heroes got knocked out. Oops. I'll be right back. All right, let me get some of this stuff. I'll be right back. Completing missions and collecting star ratings. Got it. So basically, I need to win more battles to speed up how quickly these things go. Hello, yes, we've all gotten hurt. The Way of the Fang. Complete 3 missions with... what's his name? Blade. All right. So we need more Captain Marvel and Ghost Rider. I do appreciate how the game encourages you to play with lots of people. Speak with Nico, huh? Well, that looks like that's what we're going to do. Okay. What's up, Nico? Different heroes meet every few nights for one of the Abbey's clubs, a group interaction that can yield powerful rewards. Abbey clubs can be pursued at any pace and declined at any time, delaying them until a future date.
Hunter, I was just looking for you. We need your assistance.
Okay.
Who is we?
The Esoteric Mystical Order, specifically the Knights of Intellect and Dimensional Spiritualism.
That
Emo?
is an elaborate name.
You can blame Doctor Strange. Oh, I may have rearranged a few words so it spells out emo kids.
Yes, there you go.
Tell me what you need.
Doctor Strange Magic and I are researching a crucial moment in your past, but it's probably better if we just show you. How about it? Ready to uncover one of the greatest mysteries about your life after death?
Lead the way.
Let's do it!
Club meeting for the emo kids.
So, about the spell that brought you back to life. It worked better than expected, but there are some gaps.
Okay.
You are talking about my death.
Right.
Exactly. The memories of your final moments might tell us how you defeated your mother 3 centuries ago. That could give us an edge this time around.
That seems
Those
like a good
memories
plan.
are lost.
Right.
Maybe not. We think there's a way to recover them. All you're gonna need is a mystical jumpstart.
Okay.
How would that work?
Doctor Strange can explain it better than I, but if you want the abridged version, ask Magic. And when you're ready to begin the ritual, let me know.
Oh yeah, Magic. What's
Yes.
up?
How does this ritual work?
This is the ritual. You focus on the past, Nico zaps you with her staff, Strange chants and waggles his fingers, then you remember. Maybe.
So why are you here?
Should the zapping, chanting, and waggling go bad, I will open a portal to Limbo and push you inside before the explosion.
There is a chance I might explode.
A very small chance. Unlikely.
How concerned should I be about exploding?
Slightly more than usual.
Does Strange have any other details about the ritual?
Ha! Far too many.
That is all I need to know.
Tell Nico, and don't explode.
Hunter, I'm glad you're present for the inaugural meeting.
Of what, exactly?
Why, the Knights of Intellect and Dimensional Spiritualism, the Abbey's local chapter of the Esoteric Mystical Order.
Right, emo kids. So, the ritual?
Regarding your resurrection, we had to meticulously reunite your corpus, or physical vessel, with your animus, or spiritual essence.
Uh-huh.
How does this relate to the ritual?
Animating your corpus was the easy part, but your essence, your thoughts, hopes, fears, and dreams, that was the slipperiest eel.
Does the ritual require eels?
But now, with the plenary potential of Miss Minoru's Staff of One to focus Miss Rasputin's enigmatic energies, I, Dr. Strange,
the ritual?
the Sorcerer Supreme, shall pluck from unreality your mislaid memory, thought lost to time and death. I shall stare those cosmic forces in the many eyes and shout, nay!
Okay.
Dr. Strange, the ritual. How does it work?
Didn't I just explain? I could start with the fundamental underpinnings of the multiverse theory if it would help.
Just tell me what to expect.
Ah, yes. You will focus on recalling what was lost as we do everything in our power to restore it. Simple, really.
Well, that sounds simple.
Boom! A little joke. Tiny. Like your chance to explode.
The first part's easy. I need you to focus on your last memories before you fought Lilith.
Will this help me remember?
I can't answer that. When I start, you'll be the one making the repairs. The rest of us are here to keep you steady.
All right.
If you're ready, we can begin.
I am ready.
Let's do this.
Now, Hunter, tell us what you see.
I raced through the Abbey grounds. Angry. Terrified. It is too late. We were not ready. My foot slips, but I catch myself. I run with my blades exposed. I am completely alone. The moonlight guides my path. My lungs ache. My heart pounds. I rush toward my doom. I cannot. No!
Whoa! We all saw that, right?
I have no words to describe it.
Finally.
Did I explode?
Well, how about that? Your final moments are there, just buried deep inside.
It did not work.
Not yet, but we made progress. I'm sure we can figure out a way for you to remember more the next time.
Next time?
Heck yeah! Emo kids meet every lunar alignment, or, you know, whenever we're free on a slow night. Oh, and we need ingredients. Magic will send a list to your spark. If you bring enough, we can refine them into more useful mystical objects.
Oh,
We're
what?
done for today, but I'll be in touch about the next meeting. Catch you later.
Reveal abilities. Blood for blood. On KO, restore 17 health. Damage a random enemy. In KI, agree, cast Reach Fire. Common Abbey outfit. for all the emo kids. Red Hot and Honky Tonk.
I'm about to become friends with lots of people. I'm making friends. Oh, it's so glorious.
No demons to report here, boss.
Oh, hey, Hunter.
Hello there.
What's good? Technically, it's Roberto. But you can call me Robbie. Everybody else does.
Someone of my background and skill set must find interesting ways to pass the nearby infinite stretches of boredom. To be blunt, I do seek power and conquest, as many have alluded to in the past, but I also seek out my own forms of entertainment. This, I believe, adds the spice of life to many of these so-called heroes' rather dull existences. It is quite easy to do what we are told. Follow orders, stay in line, do not oppress the weak, blah, 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 blah. Where is the challenge there? Imagine my dear brother Thor's adolescence without the occasional giant spider manifestation to create chaos and liven things up a bit. Without my contributions, my younger years would have been a never-ending series of training exercises while listening to our father ramble on for all of eternity. I like to think that Thor welcomed the occasional serpent attack on the city of Asgard. Moments like those give him a chance to show off and flex those meathead muscles of his. Without me, he would have been in his own, searching out trouble. I merely bring it right to the front door so he can play hero. However, there are other times that he would not quite thrilled that I took to what I consider to be exciting and unique creative liberties. I do not think he especially liked being turned into a frog, or a woman for that matter. Well, we did have fun, didn't we, dear brother? Well, at least I did. Excerpts on the origins of elder gods. The belief closely held among scholars of the secret histories of this world is that the elder gods were brought into creation by the demiurge soon after our planet had formed. Of the ethereal divinities birthed all those aeons ago, the most powerful were Ashtur, Set, Gaia, and Cthulhu. For millions of years, the Elder Gods ruled over all of creation, but each sought out knowledge that would alter their paths and the fate of the planet itself. Ashtur, fascinated by what lay beyond Earth's firmament, set out for the heavens. Cthulhu studied the mystical forces of the universe, harnessing them to his will, becoming Earth's first black magician. Set acquired the most dangerous knowledge of all. He discovered that by devouring his fellow gods, he could consume their power. Seeing this, most of the Elder Gods followed his example. Wars of cosmic proportions broke out amongst them as they struggled for dominance. But with their actions began a degeneration, and those gods who had consumed their kin were soon reduced to demons. Isn't that an interesting story? Yeah, it's mind-numbingly interesting. My research has led me to believe that the blood, those of the blood, have existed for ages, seeking to eliminate the spawn of Cthulhu and other malevolent manifestations they deem to be a threat. I'll continue to dig deeper into their further murky history. There's much to explore here in the Old Salem. All right, let's see here. In her full glory, humble yourself before her and present the chalice pure to drink of her blessings.
What is this?
What's up, pupper? I need to love on Charlie. How do I love Charlie? It's very important that I love Charlie. How do I pet the pupper? Okay, fine. Evergloom. What should we do next? Let's see. Let's head toward this arcane chest, shall we? Clone wonders if we can even reach this arcane chest. If we can even reach. Reaper's Raggy. Battlefield scanner, draw 2 cards for free. Oh, definitely need that chicken mushroom. And that too. This mushroom tastes like something. I can't quite put my finger on it. Ah, yes, mushroom. That's what it tastes like. Silly of me to not notice it before. Okay. Cannot do that one just yet. Or this one. Whispering wood. Well, we've no objectives then. I see how it is. That is, in fact, what I look like. Yes, I know. Hide the women and children. abject terror comes from the sight of the mere Brad. Or perhaps the mere sight of Brad. In either case, let's schlep. I need a haircut. Like, streaming has made it very obvious. Like, oh, you should go to quite fluffy hair. Doctor Strange, private superlink message. We got Central, we got Forge. Man, we got lots of objectives. All right. Wow, that's a lot of stuff here. Hunter, our recent time together was restorative to my spirit. I fear you're losing too much of your time to the mundane mediocrities and daily drudgeries. You will need to restore your sense of wonder and imagination, to peek behind the veil and see the delicate machinery of the universe laid bare. In summary, you need a break. Shall we take one together?
What is that strange ripple in the air? It is not quite wind.
I knew you would sense it. It's the
Right,
transmigration
exactly.
of life essences from one level of existence to the next.
Human souls?
No. Insects, birds, other creatures. The Abbey is a waypoint where the veil between planes is quite thin. During quiet times such as this, you could actually feel it happening. I didn't want you to miss it.
Thank you.
That was thoughtful of you to think of me, Doctor.
If I am anything, Hunter, it's full of thoughts. Maybe too many, swirling around in my head, crashing against each other in a chaotic cosmos of ideas that is the madness of my mind. Reminding myself that I'm just a small part of the whole of creation is a way I calm it.
All right.
It also reminds us of what's at risk of vanishing completely if your mother gets her way.
Indeed.
But I have a feeling that with a life force like yours in play, that won't happen.
Okay, someone call it. The Strange Hangout rewards unlocked. 1 friendship level. Okay, hero combo. Team up ability unlocked. Deal massive damage to a single target. Exhaust. Team friendship. As the hunter gains friendship levels with multiple individual heroes, the overall team friendship level in the Abbey is increased, granting powerful rewards like hero combo abilities that can be used in combat and much more. Yeah, I'm all about that. That sounds freaking fantastic. Superlink. Emo Kids, 2 ingredient list. Oyster Mushroom 10, Wolfsbane 10, Skill Essence 15. Do you like trinkets? Bring these to the next meeting, or to me before the next meeting, or do not. I do not care. 10 Oyster Mushrooms, 10 Wolfsbane, and 15 Skill Essence. Okay. So I need to find her and bring her that crap. Well, thank you. Wait, that's good, right? All right. This is the right thing, I think.
I have something for you.
Indeed.
Oh.
Your thingies.
Here you are.
Good. I don't know where to put these. That is Nico's problem now.
All right. Lounge. No, thank you. All right. What am I doing from here? Oh, yeah. I need to talk to Nico. Nico, you appear to have lost some of your clothing. What's happening?
I can't believe someone would do this to me.
Do what?
Do what?
Someone ate my ramen, dude. I even made the perfect egg to go on top of it, too. It was so beautiful, I almost cried.
Yeah, that's tragic.
Vegan egg?
Yup, so scrumptious.
Do you need help making more?
Do you even know what ramen is?
No idea.
It is a soup you put in the microwave, correct?
That's close.
It's more than soup. It's comfort. Like a hug, but warmer and tastier. Add a fried egg on top and 2 tablespoons of chili oil, some green onion for aesthetic. Oh, it becomes a work of art. No offense, but making more might be out of your wheelhouse. Microwaves beep and boop.
I would still like to try.
I know, I just rather have, like, the person who ate it to come clean and apologize to me. Look, I don't mind sharing my love for ramen with people. Hell, I'd be happy to make it for anyone who asked. But stealing it from me after I slaved away making a bowl of it? Oh, only a monster would do that.
Does sound pretty
I
horrific.
understand. I hope you find who did this.
Indeed.
Oh, I will. All I have to do is follow the sound of someone coughing their guts up. That chili oil is demonic.
Suka. Oh. Level up pending. Okay, so we'll hang out with Nico later. Probably. Research. The Way of the Fang. So we need Ghost Rider and Captain Marvel. I already knew this. I already had that revelation at some point. Yes, Dr. Strangle. Let's go talk to him. Actually, before we do, we need to do some daily training. Daily sparring. Okay, Friendship XP. Begin sparring. Okay. Everyone is freaking injured. So let's train
Good, as they say.
with magic. 1 training XP, 3 friendship XP, arcane key, mystery item.
See you around.
That's all I can do, right? Yep.
All right then.
Oh, Nico sent me a private super link message. All right, just a minute. Hey, Hunter, just checking in. Was wondering if you had time to talk privately. Yeah, let's go.
So, like, Hunter, don't let this go to your head, but I think you're okay.
Hooray!
You do?
Yeah, I mean, I see you trying to make me feel included, and I thought I should take a moment to thank you for not leaving me out. Caretaker makes me feel like a child sometimes, but you don't, so, like, thanks.
Like you're welcome.
Caretaker sees herself as the matriarch of this team, and as a maternal figure, she tends to be protective of her own.
Seriously, Hunter? Are you suggesting she's just being overprotective of me?
Or just protective.
You know what? Never mind. I came out here to thank you for putting your trust in me, and I'm determined to keep it positive. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I see you making an effort to not make me feel like a complete reject, and I appreciate that.
Hooray!
I need all the allies I can get on this apocalyptic reality show because I do not want to get voted out of this abbey or off this world.
Reality show? Vote?
Just try and not get eliminated, Hunter.
Wait. Friendship XP 1. Friendship level up. Next level is gift shop reward. Well, that'll be nice. Okay, so before I talk to Doctor Strange, let's see what we can do over here.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Supernatural fabrication complete. New forge upgrade available. Item bench. Forge schematic. Great challenge call for great sacrifice, like sharing my workspace with a hyperactive egomaniac, for example. Wave the Fang. As a master of 13 different martial arts and counting, Blade could teach the Midnight Suns a basic technique for knocking enemies back in combat. Even the greatest teachers need the right tools. Training W shove. Spend moves to knock back enemies in combat. I really like that thought. Oh wow, there's lots of stuff here. Forge upgrades. More credits are required. Credits are required to purchase Abbey upgrades. Craft powerful single-use items. I need more credits to do that. Artifact
How
study.
may the Sorcerer Supreme assist you?
Let's definitely research this artifact.
It's probably not the object of power you were hoping for.
The Vessel of Gaia. We got Attack Essence, Heroic Essence, Skill Essence, a Blueprint Common, and a Common Artifact Full. And we're now at Research Level 2. Wootage. Wootylicious.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work.
Gamma Coil Common.
This should be quick. Got some
Real
upgrades
new
for you,
abilities.
hot off the press. Or forge.
Drain Soil, Axe of Aratumus, make them bleed.
I feel like I could automate this
Blessing of the
process
Shanti.
and take myself out of the loop here.
I'm a fan of this one and of this one. Make them bleed and Blessing of the Vishanti. Okay. Book of the Vishanti. I just need to be level 3. Yeah. Okay, I got a lot of stuff I need to be higher level to do. And forge upgrades to get more money for that.
Later.
We appear to be stuck unable to do that. Pet the dog.
You are the best girl. You know that, right?
Caretaker isn't big on the idea of hardwiring this place to an arc reactor. As far as I can tell, power here is distributed mostly via cobwebs and ghost farts anyway.
Alright. Looks like nothing all that great. Okay. Ooh. Gimme. Doctor Strange. Let's talk about strange things. Dr. Strange looks at you in the eye. Hunter, can I ask you something personal? Do you have any childhood memories of Lilith? Anything at all? The person she was before she became the mother of monsters? Fragment of a memory, perhaps. I remember a smile, a sense of warmth. Regret that there's nothing more. Hunter resilience increases the chance to resist magic. Stat increase, yay! So I can be red hot. Not particularly interested in that at the moment. We do Steel Wind for Blade. Classic Strange. Alright, let's edit his deck. Maximum 2 of the same ability allowed. Inventory.
You're looking well, Hunter.
Upgrade abilities.
Practice makes perfect.
Okay, that's what I thought I could do.
We need any advantage we can get. We've got
Hero card in your hand. Plus 9 damage for the rest of the mission.
later.
Hero up completed. Mirror table has a new story mission thing available.
Everything by the numbers.
Knee strike reward. Gain block equal to damage dealt. Oh, Captain, my Captain. At the meet. After arriving at the meet, sounds of a commotion led Captain Marvel to a nearby rooftop where what appeared to be actual ninjas had surrounded Daredevil. He was grateful to Captain Marvel for helping drive them off, and they spent the rest of the evening running a tandem patrol. We now have eyes on 2 confirmed smuggling routes and a local partner who wants Hydra out of his neighborhood.
See you soon.
Compliments. The hunter now has a chance to earn compliments, which can be spent to praise other heroes. After completing certain actions in the Abbey, completing the hero project or research project hero op, or reaching a new training level in the yard, complimenting a hero will increase their friendship toward the hunter. However, complimenting the same hero again in a short period of time leads to diminishing returns, so share the wealth.
Thanks, Hunter.
Okay. Essence. All right, who do I want to compliment? Let's go compliment Magic. Don't quite have a good enough relationship with her. Uh-oh, where'd she go? She over there on the other side.
I need to hydrate. Anyone have coconut water?
So I complimented her and got 3 friendship points, but it didn't tell me what the compliment was. Level up pending. All right. New mission story available.
You've been doing well out there, kiddo. And you're making an impression on your teammates. Make
Hooray!
sure you let them know how you feel about their efforts, too. They'll appreciate a kind word from the legendary hunter.
Wootage. New York City. So we have defeat enemies, protect Hydra device, destroy device, Spider-Man, and Operations Assault. Alright, this is what we're going to do. Give me a moment, I'll be right back. This is giving us a lot of stuff. Raid a site where Hydra supplies are stored in self-destructing chests. Grab as much stuff as we can. Okay, so Hunter is main. And add Magic and Nico. Battle Scanner. And we got a combo card. Blue key card. Receive the contents of the supply crates before they self-destruct. Defeat the enemies holding the key cards. Use the key card to open and loot the matching crate.
Hydra forces are transferring some of their equipment out of this area, and you have a chance to intercept it.
With their unpredictable staff of 1, many of Nico's abilities may have random effects. These effects are determined when the ability card is drawn and indicated by the roulette keyword. Using her Limbo Portal ability, Magic can place a portal anywhere on the map. Once the portal is placed, the next magic ability with a knockback effect will knock the enemy through the portal. The portal will close and be removed from the map once the enemy has been sent through.
You'll have to move quickly if we're going to recover any of their equipment.
We hear you. Hail that! Weak, even for Hydra.
Add counter to anyone.
Here we go. This has gotta help. Let's try this.
Let's do this red key card, shall we?
Being a fascist wasn't good enough, huh? You had to get into demon worship too?
We open up the red.
You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
Someone get me out of here!
Time for the real thing.
You're not out of this
Reinforcements incoming.
yet. Your sacrifice will be remembered. You can all join Lilith.
They've armed one of the crates. It's going to explode if you don't get that key.
Didn't know this crate is armed. This crate will explode at the end of the term. Back the keycard to open this crate before it is too late.
Today might be your lucky day.
Open this yellow key card.